After the car accident and the injuries that came with it and all the doctor bills, it was a whirlwind of people in your face asking you questions, things that you didn't have an answer to, not knowing what to do, where to go for help, or even who to seek out help. So it becomes very difficult. Life becomes very difficult. My name is Brenda King. I work as a hairstylist at a local salon. And in my free time, yard work, reading, semi-retired, I was involved in a car accident about 2.5 years ago. The reason that I felt like I needed a personal injury lawyer was during the process, actually both insurance companies, the opposing insurance company as well as my own, initially, they were very concerned about my healthcare, always saying, you need to make sure that you take care of you first because your health is number one. They made you feel like they cared about you. Oh, that wasn't necessarily true. And then their original comments become non-existent. We initially had a phone call, and talking with Mitch was like talking to a long lost friend that you hadn't seen in a while, and you picked right up where you've always been. And that was from the initial phone conversation. He just made you feel very comfortable with talking with him. The hardest part is actually trusting somebody that you don't know. But when you meet them, they are just very genuine, compassionate people, and you know that they are genuinely concerned about you. He also made you feel like you could take on anything, and you knew that he was going to be in your corner all the time, every moment. You never had to worry. They were so gracious. They were always quick to say, we didn't think about how those questions were going to make you feel, and we're so grateful that you explained to us how it made you feel. But at the same time, they would take those and make you feel better about why some of the questions would be so intrusive, or some of the hoops that you felt like you had to jump through, that there was always a reason behind it, and you always knew that they were going to make you feel better about jumping through those hoops. They went with me every step of the way. In the beginning, you think that there's a lot of fear and trembling because you're going through a process you've never been through before. And they are very good at explaining to you how the process works. There are so many things that are so unknown, but to have somebody walk in and take control of the situation, and you know that you can trust them no matter what, it's a good feeling. It's really a good feeling. I like to control the process, and they were very good and gracious at telling me, you do hair, let me do the lawyer stuff. And it worked. But they respected the fact that there was stuff that I needed to feel comfortable in the process, and they were willing to give that to me. So I think the perfect client for them is somebody who is willing to step forward and let them know what they need to feel comfortable, because they'll certainly do whatever it takes to make sure that you're comfortable in the process. I think that anybody who comes alongside of Mitch would truly find themselves to be very, very fortunate to have them in their corner, because they will fight for the bitter end to protect you and to make sure that you get the best justice for you.